Good morning, Mr. Poilievre. I'm with Radio Canada. How do you react to the article in the Globe and Mail on allegations by the Council General of China in Vancouver on the recent municipal elections here? Well, it's different for me to react to that because I'm not here. I wasn't part of the election campaign here at the municipal level. And all I want to say is this. Obviously, any interference by Beijing throughout Canada is a quite obvious problem. And it's pretty sure that Beijing did interfere to help Justin Trudeau win his election and to support him. Beijing gave $200,000 to the Trudeau Foundation. Trudeau has to end the camouflage that he's doing. He's trying to hide his involvement and his knowledge of Chinese interference, and he must now open up the doors to the light and truth with a public and independent inquiry. That is the solution. Thank you.
This is another question. Former Vancouver Mayor Kennedy Stewart says he would like to see investigations of China's interference in Canada's elections expanded to include provincial and municipal elections. Is this something the Special Rapporteur could be asked to do?
As we said many times, we are seeing the threats of interference by foreign countries in all spheres of Canadian life, in our politics, in our elections, but also in businesses, at all orders of government, in our research institutions, within communities, particularly diaspora communities. It's something we have to take seriously at every level. But I do want to pause on this issue around the Vancouver mayoral election. And I think I can speak to it in a way that people know that I don't necessarily have any skin in the game in that one, and there's no partisan interest for me in that particular context. I think we have to be very, very careful when little bits and pieces of uncorroborated, unverified information get put out and people instantly react with perspectives and reactions that can undermine the ability of the duly elected mayor of Vancouver to do his job, can undermine people in Vancouver's faith in the integrity of their elections, of their processes, and of the person who is serving them at the highest level. The impact on individuals who choose to step forward and serve their communities, like Ken Sims, being attacked by allegations that are incomplete and leaked that he can't even really respond to, is sort of an underscoring of the delicacy of these issues and of how they need to be treated with real seriousness. Yes, allegations that a foreign country is interfering in elections at any level need to be taken seriously. But if people jump to conclusions and start throwing around allegations, are not only harmful to an individual, it's also harming the very institutions, the integrity of our institutions and our democracies that we're trying to protect. If China and Russia and others are trying to destabilize our democracies, it's not even what they might do to impact the outcome of the elections that is the best way for them to destabilize our democracies. It's in undermining the fundamental confidence we all have in those institutions in the first place that can be most harmful to our country. That's why we have to be careful about respecting national security when we talk about allegations like this that are leaked out. But it's also why they have to be treated so seriously and so responsibly. And regardless of what political side you're on, looking for a short-term political partisan advantage in this is running the risk of doing the work of those who want to sow chaos within democracies for them. We have processes and experts and institutions that do the work in open and accountable ways that can and must deal with this. And I will tell you, as Prime Minister, I regularly get briefed on a huge range of intelligence and security concerns and flags right across the country. And any time I get briefed on any concerns or issue, my question is, well, what can be done about this? What needs to be done about this? Who is taking the right steps on this? And are they going to be brought in? Now, those steps don't always include talking about it on the front page of the newspapers. But there are steps and processes in place that do get taken throughout our institutions when there are concerns around integrity or interference. But impugning the reputation of the Mayor of Vancouver, impugning the integrity of our institutions, that's a very dangerous path to go on at a time where democracies are precarious as it is around the world.